Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace and blessings, everybody who sees this. So, warm pull-ups. I literally just got off work, so if I look dirty, I literally just changed pants just for this. So, this is not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna show off my muscles, and I'm just gonna basically just tell you some basic progressions and all that. Nah, this is a video that I wish I would have seen when I was learning my one-arm pull-up. First thing, if you don't have 25 to 30 pull-ups straight, don't even think about it. Don't even look at the one-arm pull-up. Or you go at least 60 to 80% of your body weight on a weighted pull-up bar. So if you use like 100 pounds, unless you could do 80 pounds in a pull-up bar, don't even think about doing a one-arm pull-up, because it's just going to be way too hard and too long of a progression hold, or too long of a threshold to cross. So 25 to 30 pull-ups. You gotta have a super strong base in just regular pull-ups. Next thing for pull-ups, or one-arm pull-ups, is that you have to understand this is a very taxing move, as in it's very hard on your joints, your muscles, as well as your nervous system. So people ask me how many times you train it. I personally only train it 1 or twice a week max, because I train hard on the one-arm pull-ups. And you don't really need much, because it's just really, you can strength through it. You can just beast it through if you can. But one thing that I do see that's like the biggest mistake everyone does when they're doing their one-arm pull-ups, I'm gonna do it actually on the rings and on the tree, because I don't have a pull-up bar right now. For the tree, sorry about that. For the rings and bar, it's gonna be the same thing, because I'm gonna do the exact same form. What people mess up on when getting the one-arm pull-up, they'll try to do it like they'll see some tiny skinny guy do it, and he'll do it like this. Most people can't do it like that. The easier version, because there's a secret progression. I got this from a Geek Climber. He showed me how to get my first one-arm pull-up, and I got 5 one-arm pull-ups after that. The real form, I'm gonna do like a demonstration. So this is the hard version, where everybody tries to do that. Simple. The kind of beginner version, or the stuff that's a lot more formy, more technical, you're using more form or technique in order to get past the move, but it's still a one-arm pull-up. What the real version is, or the beginner version would be, go on the bar, pull away, and right at the middle part, they lurch their body in. That is a game changer when you do it. I'm gonna try to show you. This is what people do. This is what people try to do. Just down here, straight up. Something like that. The easier version would be something like this. Pulling away and then towards. See the difference? It's a big difference. I did not warm up for that. I am off work, I'm tired, and that hurt. But those are small cues, and I could probably play in slow motion for both of them. But basically, if you wanna just flex, straight up and down. If you wanna do something that you can actually progress on, or something that's actually manageable, you pull scapula, pull away, and right here, boom, in there. Because right here is just all bicep and obliques. If you do the other variation I just taught you, you're gonna be able to do more, because it's all lats. Next thing, best exercises and progressions or workout routine. What I would recommend is that you focus more on the strength, nothing else. That's most important. Get your weighted pull-up up, or get the numbers of basic pull-ups up, and try to do actually more variations of the pull-up. Try to do pull-ups like this, even like this, or like this, with your hand twisted out. Do pull-ups like that. What it's basically doing is just getting your body strong to handle all positions. So, and you're strengthening muscles you don't really use. And those might actually be the muscles that you need to help you get that extra edge to get that one-arm pull-up. For exercises, one of them is in actually my best unorthodox strength exercises, and it's the weighted negative chin-up. I swear to God, wallahi, that one exercise got me my one-arm pull-ups in terms of brute strength. And if you don't know, basically a negative is just when you jump up on the bar with weight, and then you go down super slow. That's all you do. Trying to cheat, get some strength on, get some blood from my strength, man. You ain't gonna get it like that. But yeah, weighted pull-ups, weighted chin-ups, negative weighted chin-ups, or banded one-arm pull-ups. And I don't have a band right now, but I'll show you another variation where it's just like the fingertip assisted pull-ups or the mixed grip chin-up. The mixed grip chin-up is actually something you should work on first, because you teach your body how to actually pull on one arm. You think it's easy just doing this, but no, it's different, because you got to actually consciously pull or be dominant on one arm to pull it. So I'm gonna show you the fingertip assisted, and then the you also got a great exercise. It's just the ISO hold or negative one arm chin up, or with the finger assisted. So with the ISO hold, you literally just jump up, and you can either have a finger on the bar or no hand, and just go down slow as you can. And I recommend pausing right in the middle, and then pausing right below you start relaxing, because this is where a lot of people mess up. People can't do that. They can't do that with their body weight. So I recommend right here, hold it. So first, you got mixed grip chin-ups. I don't like the typewriters or archers because they hurt my elbow, but basically just getting comfortable pulling on one hand. Next thing will be finger assisted. So you have one or two fingers, and you just focus really hard on the other arm. You gotta really engage your lat and then go for it. That one, those are pretty good. And then the ISO hold. So you literally just like jump up with two hands, hold it, and then drop down slow. The ISO hold points that you really gotta master is the one where your chin is so far above the bar, then you're right there in the middle, and you're right there, right below, right before you relax. This is my left hand, so it might not be pretty. So hold right here, drop down, hold it right there, drop down right before you go lock out, hold it right there. Do that, and those would be some pretty good exercises for the one arm pull up, one arm chin up. Now, some tips: lose weight. Listen, bro, one arm pull up is just, you see only guys that are like 160 or below. Okay, I'm 155. If you're curious, don't try it if you're not light. There are exceptions, but they're exceptions, as in it's not likely. So lose weight. I didn't have to lose a ton of weight. I lost when I tried starting one arm pull-ups. You know, I mean, I can still do it even if I'm 160, because I used to do one arm weighted pull-ups. But if you have unnecessary weight that you know you can get rid of it. Just fast, you know, water fast, do something, try going to cut, because it will make a big difference when you are trying to get your one arm pull-ups. Make sure you're sleeping a lot, eating a lot, resting a lot. And the next, I guess, say would be, one thing is to properly count progression. Progression is not just how many reps I did, or you know, how far I did from skipping a progression. That's not it at all. Whereas that's it, but it's not all of it. That's like the shallow, easy part that they recognize. The real progression you notice is take note of how long you're resting. How long do you feel like you mentally need to prepare yourself to do a set? If you notice it's less than last week, that, you know, I don't need to rest so long, I can get to it again. That's progression. That's like you already establishing the confidence that you know, okay, I handled that extreme pain or that move that was a shock to my nervous system. Let me go for it again. That's progression. Another form of progression would be form. Is it cleaner than last time? Can you feel like you do more? Even if you don't do more, can you feel like you can handle more? That's a big form of progression. Big I guess, qualifier for progression. These mosquitoes, man, they trying to suck off my blood, man. Understandable though, I'm not playing. But yeah, other than that though, it's not really complicated. But one arm pull-ups technically, it take about a while. The main thing is the injury. People like to skip progressions, or they don't have enough strength to do the move in the first place, but they force themselves to do it. I don't recommend that. That's why I said 25 to 30 pull-ups, or the 60 to 80% rule. Then you can start training for it and lose weight. If you're getting injuries, scale it back. Take an extra week off, because for real, it's not worth injuring yourself. But yeah, That's basically one arm pull-up. It's not that complicated. Just try the form out that I showed you, and be extra patient when it comes to recovery, and watch what you're eating so you can stay lean and strong. But yeah, hope that helps. Let's see. That was probably the most comprehensive one arm pull-up video tutorial all of YouTube in like less than 11 minutes. Also, last thing I forgot to mention, when you were doing the workouts, people would ask for a routine. Okay, it's not really a routine you can do. Honestly, I recommend just trying it out and doing a couple sets, maybe 3 to 5 sets, 3 to 5 reps with like 3 to 5 minute rest. It's really that simple. 3 to 5 everything. Doing that, and I actually recommend do the exact same workout for a month straight. So you do that 1 to 2 week routine, do that for a month straight, and then jump progressions. The reason why I say that is because there's actually a lot of how Russian weightlifters trained. And what they would do is that Americans would typically, they do smaller progressions, but it takes longer. What they do is I'm gonna bench press. All right, next week I'm gonna add 10 pounds. Next week I'm gonna add 10 pounds. Next week I'm gonna add 10 pounds. What the Russians do is that they stay with that weight. They stay with the first weight that was difficult. They stay with it. Then after a month, they make a huge progression and add 40 pounds. That's why, and that was the workout I did to help me get my one arm pull-ups. The same exact workout. Same one arm pull-ups. So I would do how I would do it. Attempts, I would just attempt the one arm pull-ups straight out the bat after warm-up. Then I would do my workouts of the assisted or the negatives. And then I would just do either spam weighted pull-ups or spam regular pull-ups until my back and arms were toast. And that was literally the workout. Yeah, I hope that helps. See ya.